Hello, fellow gamers, and welcome to the Video Gamers Podcast. Gamer ADD, blaming the controller, buying even more games from the next Steam sale. We've all got some bad gaming habits, and on today's episode, we're going to be confessing our bad habits to the world. But first, some introductions are in order. I am your host, Josh, and joining me, he may be easily distracted, perpetually late, always hungry, and just a touch ADHD, but he thinks he doesn't have any bad habits. It's Ryan.
I talked to you about that in confidence before recording. Like,
Oh, sorry about that. Well, world, know everything you need to know about Ryan right there in the first 30 seconds of this podcast.
Next.
And joining us, he asked if he could do this episode because he needs to get a few hundred things off his chest. It's Ace.
Hey, I'm great at games, but I got lots of bad habits that come with those games.
Now that was not an exaggeration, because when Ace was like, hey, credit to Ace. Ace came up with this topic, this idea, and then he was like, guys, like, I came up with this because, like, I really got a lot of things I need to talk about. And we were like, is this like confession time going on here? Like,
I got to get it off my chest, man. It's weighing me down in my comp games.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe this will be a therapy session for our bad gaming habits. Who knows? But welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another awesome episode. We are excited for this one. We're just going to start off by saying, hey, take a second right now to follow the show. Hit that plus button, hit that follow button. That way you get all our episodes as soon as they release. It helps the algorithm, helps the show out. And hey, it helps you out too, so you don't ever miss an episode. Guys, we are going to be talking about our bad gaming habits.
Ew.
Now, I don't know what this says, but when I started making this list, there were like two right away that came to mind for me. And then I was like, okay, well, those were easy. Everybody that's been listening to the show knows what a couple of these are. This is going to be no shock to anybody. But then I started thinking about it, and then I was like, okay, well, yeah, that's a bad gaming. Yep. Okay, well, there's another one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's definitely that one too. And then all of a sudden I was like, dang it, man. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. So, sometimes just putting it out to the world, man, and not being ashamed of it is what helps it get better. I want to ask you guys a question. Are any of your gaming habits that are on your list habits that you intend to change? Or is this more just like, hey, man, I get it. I realize it. It's just going to be the way it is.
Oh, yeah, nothing's changing. You kidding me?
Yeah, nothing's changing for me either.
Yeah.
Just because I told you about it doesn't mean I want to do better.
With my gaming habits, I want to apologize for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, for nothing. I apologize for nothing. Oh, man. All right, guys, let's get into this, because this is going to be fun. I have to imagine, listen, if you're listening to this podcast right now, you're a gamer. You're a gamer with us, and you have bad gaming habits too. And we want to know about them. We want you to share them. So leave a comment in the episode. If you're listening on Spotify, there's a comment section. If you are not already in our Discord server, there's a link in the episode description for that. We have over 1,100 gamers in our Discord. They are awesome. We love talking these different episode topics. When the episodes release, the chatter is just amazing, man. And so I have a feeling like there are probably some somewhat universal bad habits with gamers, but then we all have our own kind of personal quirks and stuff too. And so we're going to get a nice little mix of like insight into us and into the gaming world. I would start with Ryan on this one, but Ryan, Ace, he told us before
He's
we started
perfect,
recording,
Josh. He has got nothing.
He literally said, guys, I had to think for like an hour to come up with like two things for my bad gaming habits. So we don't want to just, have Ryan be out of the show so early. So let's start with you on this one, Ace. since this was your idea and you were like, guys, I need this. I need to get these off my chest. Let's just start with one. What is a bad gaming habit for you, buddy?
Hello, my name is Ace, and I buy cosmetics for games I haven't played yet.
Oh,
wait!
Oh no!
Whoa. Okay. I thought you were just going to end it as I buy cosmetics. And then I was going to be like, cool, like I don't care about cosmetics, but I could see that being a habit. But for games you haven't played? How does that even work?
Sometimes they have crossovers with franchises I like, and maybe I'll come back to that game someday and I'll have that skin because, it's related to something I actually care about.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So,
okay, here's the worst thing.
wait a minute. Okay, this is where this episode is going.
You want to hear the worst thing I've done with a cosmetic recently?
I don't want to know because you were just showing off your new Marvel Rivals skin that you purchased. So.
That was only $10. All right.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
I spent $80 to finish a battle pass in Dead by Daylight because I didn't feel like playing Dead by Daylight that month. But I wanted everything in the battle pass.
Oh, no.
So you're the guy.
So you're the
guy.
He's the reason they have microtransactions.
I was going to say, so you're the reason that we keep
I don't
getting
buy
battle
those kind of I buy cosmetics.
because they're doing these like data analysis and they're like, guys, look how many people bought. They spent $80 to complete the battle pass that you had to buy in the first place.
Dude.
So
it's like,
$90.
Oh my god.
But then give us more money because you spent money with us in the first place.
I have a theory on this. Let me ask a question for Ace. Ace, do you use Uber Eats or
I use DoorDash.
DoorDash. Okay.
And I pay
That's
for
the
premium.
people who use the battle passes and, that stuff.
Premium.
Those are the people that use. That is my correlation. If you use DoorDash or Uber Eats, you buy the battle passes and you spend a lot of money on cosmetics.
I have to share a very quick story on this, guys. A good friend of mine, a coworker of mine, he listens to the show. Ryan, we play pickleball with him all the time. Love you, Matt.
Yep.
So Matt at work accidentally put the company credit card on his DoorDash account somehow and DoorDashed things for like 3 months straight without realizing that it was going on the company card. And then the company kind of went, what are all these DoorDash charges going on? And then we discovered that it was Matt that was accidentally DoorDashing everything on the company card. But the takeaway from this wasn't like, hey, that's theft, right? Because he had no idea.
Yeah,
it was more this eye-opening moment where Matt went like, I think I might DoorDash a little bit too much, guys. It was $2,400. $2,400 worth of DoorDash that he had to pay back. But
for
at the
3
same
months?
time, guys, do you know how many times I've DoorDashed food in my entire life? 3.
No
Three
way.
times total.
I think that's more than me. Yeah.
I'm too cheap.
Yeah.
I'll either go pick it up or we'll just I'm not paying extra money for somebody to.
If I'm getting food out, I'm gonna go pick it up. Otherwise, I'll make food at home. Like that's what.
Yeah.
That's
so Ace is shocked.
Yeah, and that's why he's like, I guarantee this guy's probably DoorDashed Little Caesars. Like I wouldn't pick Little Caesars up off. Yeah, see, yeah. Oh my god, the dude,
it's hot and ready. All you gotta do is walk in and grab it, Ace. Like, what are you doing,
the
man?
DoorDasher's like, okay, like all right, whatever.
I'm so lazy.
I love how we got into this already. Oh my god.
I DoorDash the same Bojangles chicken sandwich every Saturday morning.
Oh man.
All right, Ace. All right, legitimately, listen. It's July. We're recording this on July 24th. How many times this month, if you had to guess, have you DoorDashed?
This month?
Yeah.
Probably.
We're 24 days into the month.
He's like,
so how many?
no.
Ace is like doing calculus. This is where all the little images are floating by.
I'm out of fingers.
I'm going to
He's
say
like, I'm a
11
rocket scientist,
times.
guys.
11?
11?
You DoorDash every other day?
Maybe.
Yeah. That's.
Oh my gosh.
It's probably more if you want to be real.
I was going to say, this is Ace trying to go on the low side.
It's not every other day. Sometimes it's just twice in one day. So,
I couldn't imagine because
Oh
the DoorDash prices they're more like the normal.
Oh, they raised the price.
Yeah, they raised the
food.
price and the food.
They have the service fee. They have the delivery charge.
That's why I pay for premium.
We're losing our youth.
You're still paying the higher price.
Josh, we're losing the youth right now. They're like, listen to these old heads.
DoorDash is great, man. What's better than having the food show right up to your door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready.
Well, we've learned a lot of. This one thing we've learned a lot of bad habits from Ace already.
Those are probably some bad habits I should work on.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right. Well, I'll just get mine out of the way really, really quickly. Guys, you guys know me. What is my number one bad habit when it comes to gaming?
Josh doesn't finish video
never
games.
finish games, ever.
That's number one on my list, guys.
Even if they're amazing, Josh doesn't finish
I
games.
have finished some amazing games. But yes, I suffer from gamer ADD. I fully admit it. This is a problem, guys. I cannot tell you, we don't have time. I should go through my Steam list and actually count how many games on my Steam list. I feel like, legitimately,
you didn't finish Baldur's Gate 3, right?
I've never finished Baldur's Gate 3.
See, that's a crime to me.
I know,
that's
man.
crazy.
I love it. It's not that listen, me not finishing a game does not mean I don't like a game. It just means there's something wrong with my brain where I kind of go cool, I know what to expect on this one. But you know what I don't know what to expect? What's that game over there, man? What's that game? And then I literally, it's like a voice where it's I'm hovering over the Baldur's Gate 3 icon, and then my brain starts going but what's that one? Yeah. What's that one? And I'm I don't know, man. You think that one's fun?
The Green
and then
Goblin mask.
Click it. Click it.
Click it.
Click the other icon.
Go to another game, coward. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I legitimately, I'm going to go through my Steam list after this. There's probably 200 games on there. If I had to guess, there's probably 6 games.
I was going to say, I don't know if many you've ever finished. You've gotten close, but games that you've finished, it's few and far between.
It's
for
bad.
sure.
Have you ever 100%ed a game? Ever?
No,
never.
No,
I've never 100%ed a game.
Which
dude.
I agree with. I don't understand that. To me, then you're not playing the game. You're just kind of doing chores.
You're working. Yeah, that's kind of
it's the same as why you don't like.
Well, you're not ready to give up the game yet. You're still happy in the world and happy experiencing the game. So there's still stuff to do.
If it's not chore based, for certain things, if you can do it while you're playing the game, but I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, that one was quick and easy. Ryan,
me, I know. I personally, I know I have a big problem with this. I have an addictive personality, and I tend to get grasped onto things and hold tight to what I like and I enjoy and I feel happy with. So I will disconnect from every other video game I play if I find one that I like, which is why I had such a gap before I started the podcast, because I just played Destiny, or I just played God of War, or just played Red Dead. That's all I'll do. Ace, we did an episode on Tuesday. He played, when did that come out? That came out Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yeah. So he played Red Dead. I've been playing Red Dead Online. That's literally the only thing I've touched for a week and a half. I get super hyper focused on a certain game, and that's all I'll touch and all I'll play. And it leaves a huge blank spot in the rest of the world of gaming for me. Not good when you run a podcast, but
Ryan, with our powers combined, we'd be a normal gamer.
I know, right? We would. I would finish them. You would start them.
Ryan can't stop playing a game. Oh man! All right, listen. We'll come back to Ace's next, just life confession at this point, but we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll be right back. All right, we're back. It's confession time. Hey, totally normal gamer confession for me. Totally normal gamer confession for Ryan. Ace, we're discovering lots and lots about. Ace, what else is going to give us a glimpse into your psyche and poor financial decisions?
You know what? We're going to stay away from the finances now.
Oh, yeah. We don't want to.
Wait, what's all that stuff behind you, Ace?
No,
what
look.
Are those
Don't
things?
look at the collector's editions that I didn't need.
Oh man!
I would like to point out that I am married and I have no kids, so this is fine.
They're investments. They're investments, guys.
Investments.
Yeah. Rub it in. Okay, whatever.
Oh man!
But one of my bad gaming habits is using guides on games before I've beaten them to find items or get paths I want.
Okay. I used to hate this thought process, dude. Legitimately, because I'm you're ruining the game. You're not even having fun. You don't get the sense of discovery. You don't get the sense of the triumph of figuring something out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in my old age, and maybe it's because of the podcast and we churn through games, as far as that goes. But I have very much softened on this to where I'm kind of like, I kind of want to just enjoy this game and see what it's about. And I don't necessarily want to struggle for like 30 minutes on this one little thing that maybe isn't the best explained. And I have found myself Googling like much more often about like, how do I do this? Or what's a good build or something like that. I can kind of get this now, Ace. Whereas before I'd have been like, shame on you, shame.
The first example that comes to mind for me is when Assassin's Creed Valhalla came out, they revealed that you could get a hold of the legendary sword Excalibur. I wanted it so bad, and I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it.
Pull it out of the stone?
Well, you have to do more than just pull it out of the stone because it's not just Excalibur. It's related to the alien stuff within Assassin's Creed. But I didn't want to miss out on it. And I know how games are. Sometimes you do something and now you're locked out. So I looked up exactly what I had to do to get that sword. And you know what? I cleared the whole game with Excalibur in one hand and Mjolnir in the other because I knew where to find them.
I love it. No, I don't blame you at all, man. That's, dude, I don't know. Old heads, if you were gaming in the 90s, Cheat Code Central. Cheat CC, like that's what you went to. Game FAQs, you could also go to that. When you were stuck, like it was, do I beat my head against the wall or do I go look for a guide? Now it's so much easier. Like even I now playing certain games, I'll be sitting there, my phone's sitting on my chest, and I'm just like, and you just Google it.
It's so easy now.
It's right there, and then like, oh, that's where you go. You saved yourself 2-3 hours, like just hunting around. Like we're not all kids anymore. We don't have the time. Like the ability to just search and find something and have 50 different video guides is pretty awesome.
There's two parts of my brain that are screaming like right now where like one is like, this is terrible. But the other one's kind of like, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Yeah.
It is kind of nice. So.
Yeah. It's convenient.
Well, this is the other easy one for me. I am way too competitive when it comes to games, man. Listen, this is me in life. If you challenge me to a foot race, I don't care. I'm like, I'll race you, man. Like I can't turn down a challenge. I'm way too competitive. I can make anything competitive. The problem with this is that occasionally this like actually is bad because like a game like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, for instance, where it's like, hey, we're playing this to have a good time. No, we're not. We're playing to win. And why are we winning? And everybody sucks. All of my teammates suck. Like, I'm not getting heals. Like, everybody except for me sucks. And then it's like, well, wait a minute. Okay. And then I get frustrated, man. And I cannot help it.
Then you get chat banned.
And then I get chat banned, because maybe I'm trying to educate the people that don't play as well.
Yes, educate them to uninstall.
Yes,
uninstall their game
so
they don't have to deal with them again.
I can't. Recently, Nexavis, I've been playing Street Fighter 6 with Nexavis, dude. Shout out to him. And Nexavis is a fantastic gamer. He's well beyond my level. And Nexavis is kicking my butt in Street Fighter 6. And I just like the competitive side of me hates it. I hate losing. And it's like, dang it, but I can't help it, man. At the same time, it's kind of like what drives me to want to be good at games and, get into like the ranked modes and stuff like that. But it is a detriment because a lot of times it's like, bro, just have a good time. And I'm like, no, I want to win.
The thing is, well, that's the thing is like, it's not bad being competitive. I'm very competitive, but like, when you get super mad when you lose, that's when it like becomes this like, all right, hold on, chill out, buddy. Hold on, relax.
Never. What are you talking about? Get mad about losing?
Yeah. This guy didn't heal me, and I did everything perfect. And
the worst is when he says like, our healers suck, and it's me. It's just me. And
then I look and I go, I mean the other healer,
which has absolutely happened. And then Ace is sitting there with 22k heals.
Sorry, didn't mean to blame you, Ace. All right, Ryan, what's your last one? Apparently, of your two bad habits you've got.
Last one. Hold on, I had to search hard for that first one. What are you talking about? My other issue is that man, I have I have a hard time with like. the hierarchy of gaming. Like and to Ace's credit, I have been exposed to a lot of indie games that I otherwise would have never played. But one of my big issues is that I look at these games, I look at these indie developers and stuff, and I kind of scoff at them. Like, yeah, I don't want to play that. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to deal with it. I've been thoroughly surprised, but it's still, every time I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Every time I look at a game like that. So I definitely look at these games that maybe not have, they may not have the budget or the ability to create some of these worlds that I've known, or have grown to love and adapt to. But it doesn't mean they're not good. Doesn't mean that I wouldn't enjoy them. So yeah, I not being as open to other types of games is probably one of my issues that I face the most.
That's fair. I think a lot of people have that kind of issue when they've played superiorly developed games that have had a lot more money thrown at them and they look visually a lot better, but maybe they don't play a lot better or they don't have as good a story.
100%.
And it is hard for people to look past certain indie games graphics and graphics snobs.
And call me out, Ace. You stole my third one. So,
But yeah,
I get it.
Credit to you, dude. Like, Ace, man, you've opened me up to so many more games that I never would have touched. That I've grown to love. Like, so, yeah, dude, yeah.
Lethal.
I mean, a lot of those, Lethal, Peak, and then even roguelites with Risk of Rain, two that I played with you guys. I have absolute blast. It looks like crap, but it's such a fun game. Like, don't let graphics fool you. Like, it does matter. It is important, but it doesn't make a game, so take that for what it's worth, I guess.
My man.
All right. What you got next, Ace?
I have an issue with over-grinding levels to the point where I'm overpowered in games.
Ooh. That's a dangerous slope, man, because it's like if you enjoy the combat in a game, you're like, cool, I like this combat. This is fun. And then all of a sudden now you're like, this game's so trivial now.
Yeah, I did that in Bloodborne. So what I did in Bloodborne, I basically got up to max level, just grinding the lower level areas because I was struggling. And then I just started sweeping. And I was like, oh no. Then you get to like the halfway point and the game kicks up again. And it doesn't matter what level you are. So I was like, okay.
Here we go.
It's funny because I am so intentional about not having that happen that I will actually fight a boss or something where I'm under-leveled because I like the challenge of it. But if I get to something where it's trivial, I feel like it ruins it for me.
That's
and
fair.
so it's funny because it's like I'm actually the opposite of you, where it's like I consciously don't want that to happen. So I will rush through levels because it's like, well, I don't want to be over leveled when I get here. And then now it's all just trivial because that bores me. And then it's funny because it's like I'm very conscious of that and don't want that to happen. So
And Josh makes it like halfway through at level 2, and he's like,
yeah,
"Oh no!"
Yeah, and then I quit it anyway. So you know.
I just get like so much satisfaction from seeing all my numbers maxed out, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, min-maxing is a big thing in gaming, man. I mean, there's a lot of people that love like min-maxing stuff, and then that in and of itself is a challenge to them. But then it's like, yeah, but now if you're all maxed out, like how does that affect how you actually play the rest of the game?
That's why I never understood too, like old school like WoW. Like WoW Classic and stuff, like back in the day, you'd have your twinks where they were like, what is it, level 14 or 18 or whatever before you go to the next section in Battlegrounds. Yeah. Like they would just max everything, have the best daggers, and you'd have some crazy rogue that would kill everyone. And it's like, what fun is that? Right. But I mean, I get it. I get why people do it. But yeah, that's not one I like to do.
All right. Well, my third one was going to be my confession that I am a graphics snob and I put way too much emphasis on graphics in a game. But since we kind of already covered that one, this is a legitimate confession, guys, and this may actually come as a shock to everybody. And this one doesn't make me happy, man. I cannot quit Blizzard games. And as much as I hate it, I am still, and I made it very public that I uninstalled Hearthstone and that I uninstalled Overwatch and I did all these things. And guess what? I play almost every day now.
Are you on League?
What's that?
What?
No. No. What are you playing?
I hope not.
No, I'm playing Hearthstone and
I assume-
Overwatch, dude.
I assume he's back on Hearthstone.
Yeah,
and
back
I
on
am
Overwatch.
back
Hearthstone.
on, and here's the thing, guys. Confession time, safe space. I've been back on Hearthstone for like 2 months now, but I
What?
hide my status. I hide my status. I'm not gonna lie. I go invisible every time because I don't want anybody to know that I'm still playing Hearthstone after I trashed it and I told everybody how it was garbage and I hate it and I'm never gonna play it again. And then my daughter it's funny because she came down one day and she was like, "Dad, are you playing Hearthstone?" I was like, "No, well, yes, I am."
No, honey, don't look.
I know, and then she was like, "I thought you said you hate that game," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know what I said."
You relapsed on that
Oh,
one, huh?
Dude, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I literally have been in like Hearthstone even did the thing now. Like when I log into BattleNet, it goes, "Hey, you've been invisible for like 2 months. Would you like to go online?" And I go, "No, I don't want to go online because I don't want anybody to know."
Do you hate us?
Oh,
Why don't you want people to know? That'd be funny if it kept poking you.
Oh man,
Hey,
so-
Don't you
Don't
want to
you
tell
wanna-
your friends?
Tell
This
your
is so
friend,
fair.
invite a
No, I don't want
friend.
anybody. I've been hiding it from everybody. Oh man. Okay.
brother.
I think
Oh
I
my
feel better
God.
now. Maybe I don't know.
That's
got
a big
that one off his
confession, man.
chest.
That's a
Yeah,
big
I
one,
can't.
dude.
Okay, I can't believe you were gonna try to get away with the other one. Whatever you were trying to say before, like this is way bigger, man. Freaking playing Hearthstone for 2 months.
Oh, and Overwatch. I'm back in
Yeah.
Overwatch now.
And
by the
Overwatch.
way. I blame it on my kid, but
I'm
guess
not gonna
what?
lie,
I'm having fun.
I figured you were on Overwatch because I know your daughter plays it, and then you're
That's
not
the
playing
only
Rivals.
reason, guys. It's the only reason I'm playing is because she's playing it, and she came to me. And she's with the cute eyes, and
Dad.
she said, "Dad,
Dad, please.
Dad, will you play Overwatch with me?" And I went, "Okay, fine."
Kid.
Yeah,
All right. God.
Oh,
Let me get off
man.
this other Blizzard game and I'll come play with you.
hate it.
I mean, props to Blizzard, man. They got some good stuff and they know how to hook a consumer,
Yeah.
for
At least
sure.
you didn't spend a bunch of money on their cosmetics.
Oh, man.
That I haven't played the game of.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. What's
All
up
right.
next for you, buddy?
So, my last one here is that I have a real hard time in life, and then again in video games in general, is that I am a troll. I very much like to take anyone that takes anything too seriously and blow their world up, because we are specks of dust floating through the universe. Like I say, time is relative. None of this matters, and nothing we do matters. So don't take life too seriously. Don't take your video games too seriously. Anybody that is hardcore, I love to blow up their world. It makes my world full of joy and life and happiness. If I can destroy a tryhard, it brings all my hopes and dreams together. I have been doing it on Red Dead Online. I am level like 15 or something, but if I can run around and lasso up the dudes trying to kill everybody in town, and then I'll take them and carry them and just like throw them into a river or do whatever. Anything I can do to troll people, it's what I love to do. In Black Ops back in 2011 or whatever, when they had Sticks and Stones, if you threw a hatchet, you reset everybody, or you reset that character. All I did was run around with a hatchet. That's all I did, because it was so much fun, and everyone would message me, "Play the game right. What are you doing? Play the game." So I am a troll. I love to poke the bears, people who are tryhards. It's my goal in life to make you mad. So that's and I apologize for nothing. I will never stop that.
yeah,
for
we're
sure.
not getting better from this episode.
Yeah.
We're
No.
just putting it out there.
Yeah, this is a
I'm
bad
gonna try
habit,
with the
and I love
finance
it.
thing. I'm gonna try.
It's a bad habit, and I love it, and nothing is gonna change. So come try hard with me, and we'll see if we can have some
Ace
fun.
ordered DoorDash during the break, man.
I know. Oh wait, who's that guy? Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe I did.
Oh man. All right, Ace, what's up next for you, buddy?
Next for me would be save scumming.
I save scum.
Oh, me too. That's not
I
a
see.
bad habit.
It-
That's
It
not
is a
kind
bad
of a
habit.
bad
No,
You need
no,
to
you're
accept the
playing the game.
consequences of your actions sometimes. And I wanted to save scum so bad when I lost my Arabian to the train.
Just reload, dude, and then it's all good.
And guess what? It saved after that, so I lost that autosave.
I save scum too. I get that. I'm with you in that it seems like a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like I tell myself, well, this lets me like experience what would have happened if I made that roll or that saving throw or that successful lock pick or something like that.
Yeah, I was bad about that with my second playthrough with Baldur's Gate 3.
Bro, you should have seen me on.
I was just like
on
a 12,
Skyrim, dude. You should have
Oh.
seen the amount of times I reloaded on Skyrim just because I like lockpicks. I'm like, oh, I burned 10 lockpicks. I'm like, reload.
Well, was it Diablo or Diablo 2 where the whatever was in the chest, like you could save scum there? And I remember like save scumming like hundreds of times to try to get like the legendary drop out of this chest kind of thing.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. So
It is
all right.
technically a bad gaming habit.
Yeah, it is.
I don't mind it. I don't mind
yeah,
it.
that's one of those it's like I bite my nails. I know that's a bad habit, but like, bro, I'm always gonna bite my nails. Okay, like don't. So. All right. Another one for me. We'll have to speed this up here a little bit.
Yeah.
Another one for me. I get way, and I mean way too hyped for some games. Like an unhealthy level of hype. Like Cyberpunk is the famous one because like I like legitimately requested time off of work because of all the delays. I had to keep changing my days off and stuff like that. I mean, my hype level for that was it was not healthy. Expedition 33, kind of the same way. I mean, there are games that come up where sometimes I just go like, it starts to like just, climb its way into my brain. So much so that the night before a game release, I don't sleep a lot of times. Like, and
Oh
my
my
wife
gosh.
will make fun of me for this. Like, I have some sleep issues anyway, but like every time she's like, your game's coming out tomorrow. And I'm like, I know. And she's like, you're not going to sleep tonight. And I'm like, dang it. And I'm like a kid on Christmas, dude.
You are,
It's
I was going to
Christmas
say, you're like a
morning.
kid on Christmas.
I absolutely am, dude. I absolutely am. And the problem is it's so stupid because I'll be like, I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm not playing this game till like the afternoon, so like, why is it? But dude, I'm a kid on Christmas morning with a game release that I'm really excited about. And it's so stupid. I'm a grown old man at this point, and yet I still will just like not sleep the night before a game or something like. It's so dumb, dude. But it's a bad habit. I can't control it.
I wish I still had enough life left in me to feel that way.
Yeah. So, all right, Ryan, is there any others you can think of?
I do have one other. It's kind of along the lines of that is where I am unfortunately extremely susceptible to very good trailers. Video game trailers.
Oh, yeah.
I will wholeheartedly buy the worst game ever. Famously, I thought Redfall was going to be fantastic because I loved the trailer. The gameplay and other stuff that came out, aside from it, looked horrible, and then that should have been a clue. But man, a good trailer with good music will sell me every time, no matter what. I'm like, man, this is going to be the best thing ever. Battlefield 20, million 2, 52, whatever it was. Like, love letter. I feel loved. Oh, here we go. Bring it home, and it's just it's that's all it takes. Good music, good looking trailer, and I will be all in. And it's not a good thing financially too.
Ubisoft gets me every time with a good Assassin's Creed trailer. I'm like, we're returned to form. That's what they said. Return
Blizzard,
to form.
yeah. It's they just
Never is.
I know they lied on the last two, but this one's going to be different.
This is the
guys.
one. Did you see it?
This is the one, guys. They said so.
Yeah, that's a bad one for me. It's financially not very good.
Yeah. Easily excitable is a good term for Ryan.
Yes, yes, that is
right, Ace.
actually a very good term.
Yeah. What else you got, buddy?
I would say I have a bad habit of avoiding mainstream games to seem cooler.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yes,
This is a good thing. Like we're making progress
this
here,
is
people.
about
I will
acceptance,
admit, I will avoid a big release
reflection.
to
there you
seem
go.
like I'm a cooler gamer and that I have more niche picks to play.
You can play indies and AAAs, Ace.
I know, all right?
I knew them when they were indie, bro. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like we're getting stuff
This
off
is
our
like a
chest here,
therapy
guys.
session.
Guys,
like-
I could breathe. Oh,
I was part of their Kickstarter, bro. You don't understand.
I was.
Yeah. I was in their merch video. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
did you see me in the merch promo? I was there, dude.
Oh man. Real quick, another one for me. I listen. I cannot not look up a review for a game that I'm interested in. I don't know why.
Yep.
And listen, we say, hey, form your own opinion. If a game looks good to you, play the game. It does not matter, dude, that I physically cannot not look up reviews for a game that I'm interested in, where it's like, let me just look up the review. And they're like, no, dude, go into this one blind. And I'm like, why would I want to do that? I want to know what other people think, And so I say it's a bad habit because it's like, sometimes it probably is better to go in blind. And especially as a podcast and people that like, hey, we give our thoughts on games too. It's like, I don't want to be influenced, but at the same time, I kind of want to be influenced, where it's like, if other people are liking this game, it gets me really excited about it. And then it's like, if people are pointing out like things that don't work necessarily, I almost feel like it's like tempering my expectations at that point, so I can go into a game with like the right mindset. There's no benefit from it whatsoever, but dude, I literally cannot like not look up a review for a game either. So
yeah, I'm with you, man. I look up a lot of reviews too. So.
Yeah, I got a bad habit of that too.
All right, we got to shut this down. Any others? Quick hits, Ryan, for you? You're done.
Not that I'm perfect.
That's
it.
That's
all
okay.
it
Ryan's
is,
great. Ace, I know you have a really big list, but do you want to take like the next, just like some 10, 20 quick fires here?
If I think I already know how to play a game, I'll skip the tutorial. I have a bad habit of picking up documents and not reading them.
Don't know how the game works.
And then I'll complain about not knowing how to play the game. Yeah, exactly.
How do I get a map? I don't know the map.
They didn't tell me about the map. There was no map tutorial.
If you ever played a Rockstar game, you would know that there's a map, but that's all I got to say.
Guys, I had a guy, I won't name names, but I had a guy reach out to me personally and say, hey, I heard you touting Expedition 33. He like just going like you were glazing this game, dude. You were talking about this game so much. I don't get it. I'm 2 hours in and I'm like, really? Like, dude, that's so weird. Dude skipped every cutscene and every dialogue option for the first 2 hours of Expedition 33.
I wouldn't do that.
But then I'm like, but what are you doing? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, I don't understand anything that's going on. This game sucks. And then I'm just like, what are you doing, man? And I was like, of course you don't know what's going on. Like, why would you do that? And he was like, I don't know. You said this game was great. I wanted to get to the great part. I'm just like, oh no.
The story is the great part.
The story is the great part.
The good news is, to his credit, he wrote me back like a month later and said, listen, I started over. I watched everything. This game's awesome. Like, okay. And then I was like, whew. Like,
yeah. Okay. Hello.
Oh, man. Last one for me real quick. I can't leave games installed, guys. I don't know if this is an OCD thing or if it's just a bad habit, but like if I don't play a game for like 5 days, I uninstall it. Like legitimately. And it bugs me because right now I still have Risk of Rain 2 on my desktop, but I know I'm not playing Risk of Rain like in the next 5 days. And like my brain is going like, why is that still there? Like uninstall it, dude. It's a weird thing. I know. This has nothing to do with space. I have a huge hard drive. Like,
and you have unlimited internet now, too.
I can't leave it there, man. And so I don't know why, but I cannot leave games installed on my computer if I know that I'm not going to play them like within the next few days kind of thing.
I can attest to this because I've reached out to Josh a couple times, and he's like, oh, I don't have it installed, but I can download it. I'm like, oh, come on, man. What? We just played that like 2 weeks ago. He's like, all right,
there's zero harm in leaving it on my computer. I'm not running out of space, but I have to uninstall. Like, it's like an organization thing or something.
It can be like a gig and a half. Like, we had schedule 1, and Josh uninstalled it like a second after we stopped playing.
The moment we closed
the moment.
Game,
he's like, all right, I'm done. And then boom, uninstall.
It's a condition, guys, okay? This
I
is
have
why we're here.
It sounds like you guys got a lot of conditions. That's what I'm hearing.
All right, last one, Ace.
The last one I want to say, because we mentioned at the top, is buying games when we still have games to play, even though it's just because they were on sale. Buying games just because they are on sale.
Yeah, this is weird, and I know that people do this. I do not do this. I do not.
You don't do this?
And this is like, maybe this makes up for a lot of my other quirks, but like I have never bought a game that I don't like actually download, install, and play right away, dude.
Am I just financially irresponsible?
No.
Well, yes, obviously.
Yeah, we
okay.
established that at the top of the show.
Look behind you. That's already Little Caesars is stacked up next to you. You got all those guys behind you. We've already established your financial woes. Listen, I do this, but not like to a crazy level. But it is funny because you don't think about it. But like, I'll see Black Mesa, and I'm like, I'll get around to playing that, and I'll buy it, or different things. Like I'm like, not all the time do I see stuff. I do stop myself, but I do it more than I would like. I do buy games that I don't play more than I would like to because I think I'll get around, or it's a good sale, and I'm like, yeah, I want to get back to that series, and then I don't ever get around to it. So, no, that's props on you, Josh. Man, you got some good control.
Bro, I refunded
you got a lot of
Balatro
control.
twice, and it was like
This
a
is
$5
true.
game. I can't, like, that's the thing, though. I
Yeah.
do not buy a game unless I intend to play that game, like, right away.
Play it
That's
3/4 of
so
the way
crazy.
through, and then uninstall.
That's now that happens for sure, but at least I play it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Steam gets a lot of people, man. I know that's a common bad habit is like just buying games and then you don't wind up actually playing them, and so they just sit there.
Yep.
It's a good business
forever.
plan for sure.
It is. It works.
All right. Well, listen, this has been great. We have learned a lot. We've got a lot out into the world. I don't have to hide on Hearthstone anymore. I can finally go online and quit getting that pop-up from Blizzard all the time. Let us know what your bad gaming habits are. Comment on this episode. Let us know what you think your bad gaming habits are. Join our Discord server. Let's all confess these things together, man. Maybe we can help each other out, get a little bit better.
Help me help you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to start like gifting games to people and be like, that's your backlog, sucker. Oh, man. But listen, thank you for joining us. Well, these are always so much fun, man. Make sure you follow the show. If you want to support this podcast, you can do so on Patreon. There is a link in the episode description. We could not do this without the support of our listeners. And so thank you to everybody that is supporting the show. And if you are not supporting the show and have it on your heart to do that, it really does go a long way. And we give you a lot of perks at the same time as a way to say thank you. So that's going to do it for this one. Until next time, happy gaming.
See ya.
Oh, I think my food's here. Peace out.